What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we continue the Gauntlet Series for the TOZO Crystal Pods earbuds, and their next opponent will be the soundcore Liberty 4 NCs. All right, again, should be another really good head-to-head. I can't wait to see how the Crystal Pods pair up or compare to the the 4 NCs. I'm losing my words here. This is going to be a lot of fun. Now, as always, if you want to see price specs and app breakdowns for each of these, I'll leave links in the description below to my unboxing videos for both. I'll also leave links to where you can pick up one or both of these if you're interested. That will also be in the description. All right, let's go ahead and take a quick look at both of these. I do like my Liberty 4 NCs, but I love how small and how compact the Crystal Pods are. It's really short stem. I love that fact about them. As you can see, almost similar as far as the design a little bit. I love the transparent bottom underneath the Crystal Pods. I love that fact on there. But this baby blue with the Liberty 4 NCs, I don't know, they just win me over sometimes. All right, so what we're going to do will win me over, not sometimes, they just win me over. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and go through our comparison testing, and we're going to come back for that sound test. Stay strapped in. This is a mic test with the TOZO Crystal Pods earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the TOZO Crystal Pods earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the TOZO Crystal Pods earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the TOZO Crystal Pods earbuds in a crowded location.
This is a mic test with the soundcore Liberty 4 NC earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the soundcore Liberty 4 NC earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the soundcore Liberty 4 NC earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the soundcore Liberty 4 NC earbuds in a crowded location.
All right, we are outside. Well, the ANC test for the TOZO Crystal Pod earbuds. Let me show you guys. I got them in. Man, it is cold, so we're going to try to do this real quick. As you can see, you can hear rather, we got traffic moving back and forth. We got a little bit of a wind, but not enough to really get a positive test on wind noise reduction. But as you can see, we got a little good test bed here. So what we're going to do, we're still going to test wind noise reduction. I just want to show you guys that I'm in transparency mode, and transparency is very, very good on these earbuds. I can hear like the traffic running back and forth nice and clear, no problem at all on that one. All right, so real quick, we got a little bit of a breeze. This wind chill is killing me, but we're going to do it anyway. Here we go. We'll go to reduce wind noise. All right, we turned that on. And it's just doing all right. Now, okay, it kicked in. All right, now the wind is, of course, the wind dies down when I'm trying to do this, but I did get a little bit of it on there, and I definitely was able to tell the difference right before it stopped. So we do got that. So now what we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and switch over to noise canceling. All right. Now, noise canceling has been turned on. Definitely tell the difference. However, I still heard that car go by. It's doing an okay job right now. I'll probably improve. I did not swap out the ear tips. I'm still using the medium-sized ear tip. So I'm thinking that if I put the large in, they may improve it. How much, I don't know, but hopefully it'll be a little bit better than what it is. So as of right now, I'm not listening to any music. This is strictly the strength of the noise canceling on the earbuds themselves. Again, I did hear those cars go by. It wasn't as loud as they were a minute ago when I had it in transparency mode. So it did do an okay job there, but again, it could be a lot better. And again, like I said, I'm using the medium ear tips, not the large ear tips. So that could also be contributed as well. So if I had to rate these between 1 and 10, 1 being absolute best, or 1 being worse rather, and 10 being absolute best, Based on the current configuration, I think I will give these guys a solid, I'm gonna say 5. I'm gonna give them a solid 5 on this one. I'm quite sure if I swap out the to larger ear tips, I'm quite sure it'll probably move up to probably a 6.5 maybe. But right now I'm gonna keep them at a 5. I feel comfortable with that with these earbuds. So this has been the ANC test for the TOZO Crystal Pods earbuds. All right, here we are with the noise canceling test for the Liberty 4 NC earbuds. We are walking around, we've got traffic, some good ambient sound. We also got some wind. So we got a good little test bed here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead, let me go ahead and pull my phone out, pull the app up. You can see here, we are currently in transparency mode, but I'm turned on wind noise reduction to help out. So what we're gonna do now is we'll go ahead and we're gonna flip it into noise canceling mode. All right, noise canceling is officially turned on, and along with wind noise reduction. And I have to say, it got considerably quiet. Now we got some more traffic coming our way. Let's see what we got. Okay, pretty good noise canceling on these. All right, I still hear a little bleed in with the, from the ambient sound. As far as the cars go, I cannot hear the wind at all. I feel it blowing, but I can't hear it. Again, I am using the larger ear tips. I did switch those out just so I can make sure I get a good seal and fit. That one had a pretty big muffler. I could barely hear that one. Again, very good noise canceling for these ones. I definitely would give these guys an approval. And again, this is strictly noise canceling. This has nothing to do with audio, just strictly the strength of the ANC on the earbuds. And I have to say they're doing a pretty good job. All right, so this has been the ANC test for the Liberty 4 NC earbuds.
All right, we're back in for the sound test. Did a coin flip off camera. We're gonna start off with the Crystal Pods. We are in the app. Let's go ahead. I just want to show you guys. We have it in transparency mode here. As we go over to the noise, to the EQ setting, we have it. Let's go ahead at standard, because we cannot save the EQ at 0 with these. So it's the standard option there. I know my screen's a little smudged up. Let me find something to clean my screen off here. All right, there we go. A little bit better. All right, so we're zeroed out here. Now, granted, these app does not have like any special features or anything like that. And these earbuds do not rock LDAC. So we don't have anything like that going on. All right, so what we'll do now is we're going to go ahead and get into our music. Let me go ahead and open that up. All right. We got it all queued up here. Let's go ahead and turn off the Wi-Fi so we're getting straight 5G. All right. Let's make sure we are at our optimal listening level. Okay. Song number 1. We back this out a little bit. I think I'm a little too close. There we go. All right, song number 1. Here we go. All right, nice volume. Nice clarity. Nice wide sound stage. Background vocalist sound just as clear. Very clean sounding. Yes, very clear. I like the way these sounds. I like the nuance, the detail that I'm getting out of it. Sorry, I got a little quiet there, but I was focusing. Again, I like the detail that these are given, that you're picking up on these. And again, I like the volume. Very nice sounding. Okay. Very clean, very clear. Like I said, I like the volume on them, on these. They sound really good. All right, let's go ahead and switch over to the Liberty 4 NCs and see how they do. All right, we are back in. We got the Liberty 4 NCs in the ear. We are in the app right now. As you can see, we have LDAC turned on here. So we're going to go ahead and come back to that in a second. Actually, let me go ahead and show you real quick. I have it on transparency mode here as well. Let's go ahead into our custom view, our custom EQs. As you can see, I have it with my basic one I could like to rock these with. So we're going to go ahead and select zeroed out. So now the EQ is at 0 across the board. No help there. All right, I have 3D surround turned off as well. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and turn off LDAC. So we're going to go ahead into our settings here. Go to sound mode. Now, what's going to happen is I'm going to turn off LDAC here, and it's going to reboot the phone, reboot the earbuds, but still, let's go ahead and get that done. It's going to take about 10 seconds here. So we're going through. I just want you guys to see the process. We're going to go ahead and make sure that LDAC is turned off here in the app as well as in the phone itself. So, all right, we're back to reconnected. Now let's go back in. We're going to reconnect them back up to the app. LDAC is now turned off. Let's go into the system here. We turn LDAC off here as well. So everything is really apples to apples now. Just making sure it still says zeroed out here. It does. Okay. So now what we're going to do, we'll turn on noise canceling. Noise canceling has been turned on. And let's go over to our first song. First, let's check our volume level. All right. We are at our preferred volume. Let's make sure we got our hi-fi option there. Make sure we get in that crispy sound or crispy stream. Here we go. All right, first off, right off the bat, love the volume. Nice and loud. Doesn't have to be turned up. Nice clarity with the lead vocalist and the background vocalist. Very clean. Again, nice detail with her breathing, her enunciation. Nice popping sound with the enunciation of the B's and the P's. Very clean. Very clear. I'll crack my knuckles. Sorry about that. I hope you guys didn't hear that in the camera, in the mic rather. Again, nice sound stage, nice spacing between the vocalists. Really clear. I'm sitting here focusing on the detail. Very nice. All right, I went over a little bit on that one, but I love the clarity. I love the sound stage on it, and I love the natural volume of these. They sound really, really good. All right, let's go ahead and jump on into our second song. All right, back in, we got the Crystal Pods in. Second song, our bass song, E40. Let's go. That bass is so clean sounding. And it hits very clean. That reverb fades away nicely. Oh, so clear. And nice clear vocals as well. The auto-tune at the high pitch is smoothed out, so it's not as piercing to my ear. Very nice. All right, very clean. Again, I love the nice wide sound stage too. That bass hitting. Very clear. Very nice. I love the way this punches. Again, E40 coming in, sounding very clear. I'm just sitting there. I'm just vibing off the bass. It's just hitting hard, it's punching. Very, very nicely done. Again, the vocals very clear. The auto tune nice and smoothed out, not too piercing to the ear. Really, really good sound there. All right, let's go ahead and switch over to the Liberty 4 and C's and see how they do. All right, we are back in. We got the Liberty 4 and C's in. Bass song, let's go. Ooh. Oh, that bass hits. That bass hits. And the reverb, smooth, nice fade away, smooth, very clear, very clean. That bass is hitting. I love it. Very clear. Again, the auto tune, smoothed out, not piercing, nice wide sound, nice sound stage, widen up. Very clear. Now you got E40 coming in. Sound very clean. Very clear. All right. I'm moving over a little bit there because I was gotten so into the bass and everything. Just a great sound. And again, nice volume. Again, don't even have to turn these up. It sounds so good, so clear. All right, let's go ahead and switch over to our final song. All right, we're back in for our final song. We got the Crystal Pods in. Kenny G, home, all instrumental. Let's see how they do. Oh, wait a minute. Little technical difficulty there. Let me back that up. There we go. Again, nice, crisp, high keys. Nice pronounced transition to the low keys. Love that when it drops to the low end. I love it. All right, again, now we got the saxophone in. Sounding very crisp. I like love the volume. Very clear. Nice sound stage. You got nice spacing between the instruments. These guys sound really good, everybody. They sound really good. Very clear. Nice crisp detail as well. It sounds so clean, so clean. I love that. Especially, like, again, I really look for one of my key pickups or key points in this song is that transition from the high keys on the keyboard and how it goes from the high down to the low and that transition in between. I definitely take point and take notice of that, and that's heavy. That's a heavy point getter for me when they can do that. When you can hear that when you listen to earbuds and headphones for that matter, in this song. So, but then all together, all the way around, it was a great sound. I loved the volume, crisp saxophone, nice transition on the keyboard, good detail. Well done. All right, let's go ahead and switch over to the Liberty 4 and C's and see how they do. All right, back in, we got the Liberty 4 Pro or Liberty 4 and C's in, sorry. Final song, let's go. Okay, nice volume. Nice wide soundstage too. That transition, there it is, that from the high keys to the low keys. Really pronounced. Saxophone coming in very crisp. Very clear. Sounds so good. And you get that little rumble from the low keys on these as well. So you got some good detail going on there. It sounds so good. Very clear, man. This is very clear. Again, you got that nice low end sound there from the low keys. Nice little subtle rumble there in the back. Let me pause this. Nice little subtle rumble in the background there. So got some really good detail picked up from the Liberty 4 and Cs. Again, very, very nice sound. The volume, the crispness of the saxophone, that transition detail was so prominent. I love that. And just again, that extra detail with the low end rumbling from the low keys in the background. Uh, Loved it. All right, let's go ahead and get this cleaned up. We will come back and break these down and pick our winner. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in, and this has been a great head to head between these two. A lot closer than I thought they would be. But man, they did a really good job. All right, let's go ahead and walk these through. First, the app. I'm going to give that to the Soundcore Liberty 4 Pro NCs. I'm going to call them pros again. NCs. I think the Soundcore app is better than the TOZO app, in my opinion. Although the TOZO app is pretty good. I do have some problems getting these guys connected to it. But once they're connected to it, it's a solid app. But I have to give it to the Soundcore. Give it to Soundcore on that one. So the point goes to the Liberty 4 NCs. As far as the mic test, I'm going to give that one to the TOZO Crystal Pods. I think they have a better mics, especially in a crowded location or a crowded surrounding. I think they're shine through a little bit better. So I'm going to give them the mic test. Excuse me. As far as mics, I'm going to give them the point there. Noise canceling, I'm going to give that point to the Liberty 4 and Cs. The I just tested them both. Yeah, definitely the Liberty 4 and Cs get the win there when it comes to noise canceling. Now, when we get into our overall sound and everything, both of them for song number one, both of them gave me nice clarity, nice volume too. Great detail. Sound separation was great. Great sound stages as well. Uh, I just think the Tozos had a little wider sound stage than the Liberty 4 and Cs. Not by much, but a wider one. But they both sound fantastic. And then we slip over to the bass song. Both of them really cranked. But I think the Liberty 4 and Cs had just a little bit better punch than the Crystal Pods here. But then it's really close. I mean, in my opinion, they're really close. I love the way these Crystal Pods are their bass hits. I just absolutely love it. But I think the Liberty 4 and Cs is just uh, a hair pound, gave me a little bit more pronounced bass on them, in my opinion. The reverb, the low end faded away just as equally as good on both of them, but that initial punch, I think the Liberty 4 NC's edges the Tozos just So, and then going into our final song, again, both of them, like I said, I look for that transition from the high keys to the low keys. They both did a fantastic job. I think the when you got to the switch over to the low end, I think the NCs kind of edged them out as far as that low end bass goes. Uh, Again, nice crisp saxophone and everything. Again, switching over, I think the Crystal Pods has a wider sound stage than the Liberty 4 and C. So I'm thinking, they sound really good. Both of them had something that you could take away from the other in that one, but it was such a really good sound on both ends on both of these earbuds and stuff. When it came to the saxophone, very crisp, and the keyboard as well. So, which one would I go? Which one do I pick as my winner on this one? It's really tough because, like I said, they got one thing. They got the better bass by a smidgen. They got the wider sound stage by a smidgen. Um, the one thing I didn't mention is Between these two, the Liberty 4 NCs are the louder headphone or earbuds between these two. The Tozos get very loud, but I think the Liberty 4 NCs are louder. And so, man, that's tough. So, based on that, I think I'm going to go with the Liberty 4 NCs on this one, mainly because of the volume. Other than that, it's a wash. To be honest with you, uh, I wouldn't be mad if someone said that the Crystal Pods sound better than the Liberty 4 and Cs. And I know there's going to be some out, and I'm not going to argue with that. It's that close to me. But I just think the Liberty 4 and Cs are just a little bit. I got something beeping over. Yeah, it's just a little bit louder. I think the natural volume wins it over. That takes it across the finish line for me when it comes to these two. Other than that, everything else is a wash, in my opinion. So my winner is the Soundcore Liberty 4 NCs in this one. But these Crystal Pods are amazing. They sound fantastic. Definitely worthy of a Gauntlet series for themselves. So this will wrap up episode number 2 of the Gauntlet series for the TOZO Crystal Pods. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to join me as I continue this Gauntlet series and others, not to mention other unboxings and everything coming up, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and then hit the notification bell. That way you guys are notified when videos like this and others drop. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.